In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to copy trade on BingX, full beginner tutorial, step by step. On top of that, I'm also going to show you how to pick the right traders to copy, how to avoid the biggest mistakes that beginners make that cost them money, and how to properly manage your copy trades so you don't get liquidated. Plus, if you use my link down in the description, you can claim massive exclusive bonuses, including up to 9,800 USDT in total rewards. So let's get started. First things first, you need a BingX account. If you don't have one yet, click the link in the description below. This will take you directly to the exclusive welcome bonus page. Only by using my link will you unlock the full new user bonus package that I've negotiated specifically for the Mr. Crypto community. We'll break down how to claim these bonuses properly a bit later. For now, let's focus on setting everything up the right way so you don't miss any rewards. Alright, so once you're logged into your BingX account, here's what you need to do. Go to the top navigation bar and hover over copy trading. As you can see here, BingX offers two types of copy trading: futures copy trading and spot copy trading. Now, the main difference is simple. Futures copy trading uses leverage, which means you can amplify your gains, but also your losses. Spot copy trading doesn't use leverage, so it's safer, but the returns are typically lower. For beginners, I actually recommend starting with spot copy trading to get comfortable with how the system works before moving into leverage futures. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you both, starting with futures copy trading, since that's where most of the action happens. Once you're in the futures copy trading dashboard, you'll see several sections. Now look, this might seem a bit overwhelming at first, but I'm going to break down everything you need to know. At the top, you can see your profile section, which shows your current copy trading performance, equity, and realized profits. Below that, you've got the new trader section, which highlights traders who recently joined the platform and are showing strong early performance. Then you have the leaderboard, which is where you'll spend most of your time. This is where you can see all the top performing traders ranked by different metrics. And finally, you've got smart ranking, which uses BingX's algorithm to categorize traders based on specific performance patterns. Let's dive into the leaderboard first, because this is where you'll find the traders you want to copy. Under the leaderboard, you can see each trader's profile with key information: their name, what kind of markets they're trading, how many followers they have, their 30-day P&L, which is profit and loss, their 30-day max drawdown, which shows the biggest loss they've taken, their Sharpe ratio, which measures risk-adjusted returns, and their AUM, which stands for assets under management. Basically, how much money people are trusting them with. Now here's where it gets powerful. You can sort these traders by multiple metrics. You can sort by P&L to see who's making the most money, win ratio to see who has the highest percentage of winning trades, drawdown to find traders with the lowest risk, Sharpe ratio to find the best risk-adjusted returns, risk level, AUM, to see who's managing the most capital, copiers to see who's most popular, copiers earning to see how much money their followers are actually making, principal, which is the trader's own capital, and followers. You can also filter to show only perpetual futures traders if that's what you're interested in. Now, BingX has a really useful feature called Smart Ranking that categorizes traders into 4 groups. Soaring ROI, which shows traders with rapidly increasing returns. Trending traders who are gaining popularity fast. Conservative traders who focus on steady, low-risk gains. And rising stars who are newer but showing strong potential. This is super helpful because it lets you quickly find traders that match your risk tolerance and investment goals. If you're risk averse or just starting out, I highly recommend checking out the conservative traders section. These traders prioritize capital preservation and steady growth over massive gains, which means lower risk of liquidation. Now let's quickly look at spot copy trading. Click on the spot section from the copy trading menu. Here you'll see traders who trade without leverage, which means they're buying and holding cryptocurrencies without borrowing funds. This is much safer than futures trading because you can't get liquidated. The worst that can happen is your portfolio value decreases if prices drop. In the spot leaderboard, you'll see followers. This shows how many people are copying this trader, profit and loss. This is their total gains or losses. Win ratio shows the percentage of profitable trades. Cumulative PNL is their total profit over time. And copy trading days, that shows how long they've been active. This is a great starting point if you want to copy traders without the risk of leverage. You can learn how copy trading works, see how different strategies perform, and build confidence before moving to futures. All right, so let's say you found a trader you're interested in. Click on their profile and you'll see a ton of detailed information. Let me break down what actually matters. First, you'll see their PNL ratio and top traded coins. This shows you which cryptocurrencies they focus on. I personally prefer traders who stick to major coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum because they're less volatile and less risky than low cap altcoins. Under the overview tab, you can see the trader profitability section, which shows their ROI and profit for the last 30 days. Look for consistent growth, not just one massive spike. A steady upward curve is way better than wild swings. Next, you'll see their win ratio, which is the percentage of trades that made money. At least 50 to 60% is ideal. Anything below 40% is pretty risky. You'll also see their principal, which is their own capital, total positions, win positions, loss positions, average profit, average loss, and PNL ratio. Now here's what these mean. Total positions shows how many trades they've opened. Win positions and loss positions break down how many were profitable versus unprofitable. Average profit and average loss show you the typical size of their wins and losses. If their average profit is significantly higher than their average loss, that's a good sign. It means they're cutting losses quickly and letting winners run. You can also see trader activities, which shows their trading stats such as how many days since they started copy trading, average holding time for a trade, trading frequency for a week, and their last trades. Now, under trader risk, you'll see three critical metrics: max drawdown, risk rating, and Sharpe ratio. Max drawdown shows the biggest loss the trader has taken from their peak equity. Risk rating is BingX's overall assessment of the trader's risk level. The risk level 1 to 9 is rated according to the loss during the statistical period. The higher the number, the higher the risk, and this data is updated every 30 minutes. Then you've got the Sharpe ratio, which is a key performance metric for measuring risk-adjusted returns. Basically, a higher Sharpe ratio means the trader is earning more excess return per unit of volatility or risk they're taking. A Sharpe ratio above 1.0 is considered good, above 2.0 is very good, and above 3.0 is excellent. This tells you whether the trader's returns are worth the risk they're taking, not just how much profit they're making. On the right side, you'll see copiers' performance and scale under here. You can see copiers' earnings, which is absolutely critical. This shows how much money their current copiers are actually making. If this number is negative or barely positive, that's a massive red flag. Skip them immediately. You can also see current copiers, cumulative copiers, and assets under management, or AUM, with the profit sharing ratio. The profit sharing ratio is usually between 10 to 20%, which means if you make $100 in profit, the trader keeps $10 to $20 and you keep the rest. Under active positions, you can see their current open trades. Under copier data, you can see the names of people copying them, how many days they've been copying, their copy asset amount, and their PNL. This gives you real social proof of whether this trader is actually making money for their followers. Now look, this is almost the same with spot copy trading, but for spot, you'll mainly see ROI, cumulative PNL, win ratio, total transactions, and account assets. You can also see their trading frequency and trade days, which tells you how active they are. Take your time here. Don't just pick the trader with the highest ROI. You want consistency, a good win ratio, positive copier earnings, and a strategy that matches your risk tolerance. Now, before we continue, make sure to check the rewards hub after signing up using my link in the description below. Here you can claim the Mr. Crypto Welcome bonus package I mentioned earlier, including 30 USDT max sign up reward, up to 500 USDT for advanced identity verification, 500 USDT max deposit reward, 500 USDT max trade reward, exclusive trading challenges earning from 5 USDT for 5,000 trading volume, up to 6,000 USDT for 70 million in futures trade volume. That's up to 9,800 USDT in total rewards, only available through my link. So definitely don't miss it. Alright, so once you find a trader you like, click the copy button on their profile. BingX offers 2 copy modes, fixed ratio mode and fixed amount mode. Fixed ratio mode, this is when you copy a percentage of your portfolio that matches the lead trader's allocation. So if they use 5% of their capital on a trade, you use 5% of yours. This mode is great if you want to match the trader's exact strategy and risk profile. Fixed amount mode. This is where you copy a fixed dollar amount per trade. For example, if you set $10, every trade the lead trader opens, you open with $10. This gives you more control over how much you're risking per trade, regardless of how much the trader is using. This is better if you want to limit your exposure per trade. For this tutorial, I'm going to use fixed amount mode since it's simpler and gives you more control. Now in this section, you can set your copy trade parameters. First is margin per order. This is the amount you'll invest in each individual trade. For example, if you set $20, every time the trader opens a position, you'll open one with $20. Next is total investment. This is the maximum amount you're willing to allocate to copying this trader. For example, if you set $500, once your active positions reach $500, no new trades will be copied until some close. Don't put all your funds into one trader. Diversification is key. I recommend splitting your capital across 2 to 3 traders with different strategies. Next, you can enable take profit and stop loss for your copy trades. You can set a take profit in which you will set a percentage or dollar amount where your position will automatically close to lock in gains. For example, if you set 20% take profit and your trade goes up 20%, it will automatically close. You can also enable continue copying after taking profit. When the TP trigger price or ratio is reached, the system will close all your positions and transfer profits to your perpetual futures account automatically. Your remaining funds will continue to be used for copying the trader unless they fall below the minimum copy threshold, in which case copying will be cancelled. Next is stop loss. This is where you can set a percentage or dollar amount where your position will automatically close to limit losses. For example, if you set 10% stop loss and your trade drops 10%, it will automatically close to protect your capital. I highly recommend setting a stop loss. This is your safety net against major losses. Click on more settings to access advanced options. Here, you can see copy mode for existing positions. In here, you'll see 3 options. Copy all positions. This means that you'll immediately copy all of the traders currently open positions at market price. Don't copy existing positions. This means that you'll only copy new trades the trader opens after you start following them. Customize positions to copy. This is where you can manually select which of their current positions you want to copy. If you're just starting, I recommend don't copy existing positions so you can see how the trader operates before committing to their current trade's slippage tolerance. This controls how much price difference you'll accept between the trader's entry price and yours. You can set it from 0 slippage, exact same price, but higher chance of order failure, to max slippage, more flexible, but you might get a worse entry price. I recommend setting it to 1 to 2% for a good balance between execution and price accuracy. Next is setting your leverage. Here you can choose to use same leverage as trader to match their exact leverage or set your own leverage by using a custom leverage amount. If the trader uses 20 times leverage but you're uncomfortable with that risk, you can set yours to 5 times or 10 times. This reduces your potential profit, but also reduces your risk of liquidation. On trading pairs, you can choose to copy all trading pairs. This follows every trade the trader makes across all cryptocurrencies. You can also do select specific pairs only. I recommend starting with just major pairs like BTC and ETH until you're comfortable with how copy trading works. If you want to copy traders on spot, the process is simpler. You can only copy per order, where you set your margin per order, the fixed amount you'll invest in each trade the trader makes. For example, if you set $50 per order, every time the trader buys a cryptocurrency, you'll also buy $50 worth of that same coin. Since spot trading doesn't use leverage, there's no risk of liquidation, making it much safer for beginners. Once everything is set, review all your settings one more time, check the agreement form, and accept the terms. Click Copy Now, confirm your copy trade. Your copy trade is now live. You'll start automatically copying this trader's positions based on the settings you configured. Now look, copy trading is not completely passive. You need to monitor your positions regularly. Go to the copy trading dashboard and click on your profile to manage everything. Here you can see all your active copy trades. This shows which traders you're copying, kind of copy mode, profit sharing, positions, realized P&L. This is the profits or losses from closed trades, and unrealized P&L, in which your profits or losses based on an open position. On the trader tab, you can edit order by adjusting your investment amount, stop loss, or take profit at any time, adjust funds by adding or reducing margin, and you can also unfollow a trader and all their trades if their performance declines. I recommend checking your copy trades at least once a day, especially in volatile market conditions. If you see a trader's strategy changing, their drawdown increasing significantly, or their copiers' earnings turning negative, don't be afraid to stop copying them and find someone else. Alright, so that's the full breakdown of copy trading on BingX. Copy trading is a great way to get into crypto without being a chart expert, but this is definitely not passive income. You need to monitor your traders, manage your risk, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Before you go, remember to use my link in the description to claim the Mr. Crypto Welcome bonus package on BingX. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If this video helped you, make sure to like and subscribe for more crypto tutorials. For a more detailed walkthrough of the BingX platform, check out the video popping up on your screen now, and I'll see you in the next one.